mission, solving mysteries in the night. Chasing shadows, finding answers, shining bright light. No one's left behind in the darkness, all alone. With a heart like a siren, she brings the lost ones home. Silent cries in the dark no longer have to be. For justice wheels keep turning, granny on the beat. Broken voices find their power, call out hope again. When Granny's crime busters run, no victims left in vain. Bravery in her veins, truth she won't disguise. With a fire in her eyes, she's got nothing to deny. Granny fights for justice, never backs down from the call. For the voiceless and the missing, she'll stand tall.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Hello, Ginger and Lori. Good to see you guys. Osprey, Walla. Hello. Good to see everybody. Awesome. Let's get started with our spotlight on the missing today. We have Darius Keith Cowell, missing since July 23rd. Last seen in Arlington County, Virginia, 16 years old. Last seen wearing a gray sweatsuit, black Crocs, and carrying a black backpack. If anybody knows anything about his disappearance or where he might be, please call Arlington County PD or 911. Let's bring our kids home, guys. Let's not forget about Jonathan Wang, 21-year-old, high-functioning autistic male. Does respond to his name. Last seen somewhere in Kirkland, Washington, allegedly. He does present himself as a 10-year-old, so he does need to be home with his parents. He really does. Little buddy Sebastian, $500,000 reward. Somebody's got to know something, guys. You know, enough's enough. People need to speak out and tell the truth, in my opinion. This has gone on for far too long, and Sebastian needs to be home with his dad. Travis Decker is still out there on the loose, guys. They're not sure if he's alive or if he's deceased. Either way, he could be armed and dangerous. Do not approach him. If you do happen to see him, just call 911. He's wanted for 3 counts of first-degree red rum and first-degree kidnapping in taking the lives, suffocating his little girls, Peyton, Evelyn, and Olivia, seen there with their mother. So that man needs to be caught. All right. So I'm sure everybody has seen what's going around. New video. I thought we'd watch it together. I know that Mike Demand did something on it, but I kind of wanted to get through it together. And his video is like an hour and a half long. So I thought the original video is 38 minutes. So I thought we'd watch it together and break it down ourselves. We're getting pretty good at statement analysis. So I thought we would go through it on our own. Basically, you know, and I love listening to Mike's, you know, explanations of what's going on. But I did want to kind of get through it tonight. I haven't watched the whole thing myself. I just saw bits and pieces of it. So before we get started, though, I did want to say, you know, guys, please be respectful to each other in chat. We all may have different opinions, right? And I know this isn't for most of you here, but this is for some of the newer people that come in and, you know, get a little bit touchy. So I want to make sure that we're all respectful going forward. I'll just time out people. I've given the mods just the okay to just time people out if they're being disrespectful to anybody in chat. Okay, doesn't even need to be me, to anybody. And it happens a second time, they'll be blocked. So just wanted to put that out there and make sure everybody's aware of what's going to happen if people get out of line in here. We want to keep our nice, welcoming, loving, fun chat, right? We want that. Hello, Cheryl. Good to see you. Lori, Ginger. I haven't said hi to everybody, have I? Leslie Martin, Marlon, welcome in. Bobby. Good to see you all. Welcome in. Nunya Business. Hello, hello. Well, we're happy to have you here, Nunya. So I'm going to share my screen. And guys, I found this video hard to follow. So if I'm missing something, please feel free to let me know, especially some of you who are Canadians who understand how people talk. Because yeah, it gets a little bit difficult, right? It gets a little bit difficult. So let's get started.
How's it going, my friend? Pretty good. Is that a horse trailer? Is yours? All right.
The man walks up to the farmer's farm. He knocks on the farmer's door and asks not to buy the horse, but the farm, and makes an offer so ridiculous.
I wish he wouldn't have done this. That's irritating to me.
Hello, everyone. Hope you all doing well. I am one of the searcher who was looking for clues of the whereabouts of Jack and Lily since the beginning. I was deep in the woods since day 3. Then later I got a drone and looking high up from the sky. Checked and asked everyone who has any info. Why people ask me, I always told them because if their biological parents don't even care about them, then someone has to. I am just one of those people with time and opportunity to dig a little deeper. Anyways, it has been 2.5 months. There's still pretty much zero news about where are those children. No real updates from RCM either. Seems like we all going to a dead end and this case may just going cold. But no, I won't let that happen. We all already heard from Darewood O'Grady for a while that he said Malhia and her family brought those kids to the Sypnikatic reservation. Somehow I just felt like he may be on the right path. So I decided to find Malhia or her family because I think she has the answer. And one day my friend sent me a link to a Kijiji ad from Malhia's mother, Cindy Murray, that she was selling her horse trailer. I knew that was a breakthrough for information, so I took that chance. What I did was I contacted her and arranged a meeting to buy the horse trailer. When I was there, I was greeted by her boyfriend first, then she also came out and took me to see the horses and the trailer. We came to an agreement that for me to buy it for $3,500. And I gave a $30 deposit to Cindy to hold for me for one day. And later I also bought a new shirt from her BF. He asked for $10, but I said, I am gonna get the trailer tomorrow anyways, so can I just have it for free? And he was nice enough to say yes. After that, Cindy went back inside. The boyfriend is going to get rid of the hornet nest on the trailer. I went with him and offering him a hand. We talked along the way, and I found a good timing to switch topic to Jack and Lily, and then here we go. He told me a lot of things we didn't know yet. Let's listen.
Yeah, you can take you. They'll take you. I had to go there this morning get my car. So you can go that way, way down that way. Like new property. Like go all the way down. You'll come into Waller. You go that way. It's a 6 highway.
Six highway.
Number 6 takes you right New Glasgow.
New Glasgow.
Or you go this way, it'll take you to Oxford and Amherst, Spring Hill.
Yeah, it's funny. The last time I heard about New Glasgow is about like the 2 children was missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happening in New Glasgow.
Those are her grandkids.
Are you kidding me?
No,
For real?
I'm serious.
Oh my fucking god!
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. To
Oh, it's all good. We still never heard nothing yet. But those are Jack and Lily. And my granddaughter.
Jack and Lily. Yeah, that's her name.
My granddaughter.
It's
Chanel.
so sad, man.
You might
That's
see
so
some
cute.
videos. Somebody stole my videos and put them on the thing.
Yeah.
That's Chanel and Kiana, my daughter, that lives in Highfield.
That's
And
cute.
she plays with Jack and Lily all the time. She
Yeah.
keeps asking about them. I said, you'll get to see them again sometime. I said, I don't know where they're at. I just said they're on vacation.
Yeah.
She's 4.
I saw them the whole time, man. It's everywhere on the
They're
Facebook,
all
on the
lying,
YouTube.
the lies all on it. But I don't know
Yeah.
how they got these videos. They put them on the thing.
Yeah.
And they asked,
Do you know like
they said, do you have the kids? But the videos that they show, it was
the
December.
video, the picking apples and
That was last,
the,
that
and the
was 2
watching
years
TV
ago.
2 years ago.
2023.
Oh my god.
August. They see how small.
Yeah.
They showed the other one with the dog, and you see how big the dog was. Oh, you
Yeah.
didn't see the dog. This big now, but in the thing is December 2024, this is before Christmas, when they're sitting on the sofa.
How
We
about
wouldn't take no kid.
how about the police? The police update any news about the 2 kids?
We never really heard nothing.
Never heard
They
anything.
don't say too much.
Oh,
It's only that boy that I still say the boy.
the Daniel Martel, the
He's
stepfather,
on meth.
is on mess.
He sells meth,
Uh-huh.
and he makes it. He don't like the kids. He beats the kids. He beats her daughter.
That's why I'm
But her
saying.
daughter might know more than she's saying. I said, your daughter's lying. You must know what happens. Only 3 people in the thing.
Exactly.
We had to do polygraph and everything. 'Cause
you did a polygraph too?
yeah, because we used to drop the kids off
Okay.
over there.
So you and Cindy and
Her
Her
mother,
daughter.
because her mother was in the house before, and
Uh-huh.
some of her cousins, they had to do polygraph.
is the mother living here right now or not?
No, she was, and
She was.
she lives in. We took the mother because we found out that he's on drugs
She's on mess, yeah. her
and
father.
meth, and they beat her. So we took her over there. He was here, and then the CPS. The CPS went to their house in December, and they should have took the kids out of there. Like, look at the look of the house.
Yeah.
We had the locks
I
on the
know the
door,
house is-
and the boy beat her. This and that. But why'd she stay there? That's what I thought.
I saw the house of Daniel Martel and I saw this house, and I understand why she come here to move out the next day.
No, she could have went to her grandmother's in Bob Hill. You know how many times we tried to. She was at the grandmother's before they went there. Dan
Grandma.
and her.
Uh,
He got 2 from a previous marriage,
uh,
and those 2 that are missing are hers. Then they got the little girl together,
mm-hmm.
and he didn't like her kids at all. But she said they beat them.
Oh, just crazy, man.
But she got a psychic that says
I'm going to stop it there for a minute. So, what we're listening to is Cindy Murphy, who is Malaya's mother, her boyfriend, talking to this random guy, saying that Daniel was on METH and he made it, he sold it. And so now the picture that I made about the very first interview and the most recent interview he did, how he looked in that first interview. Wow, huh, guys? Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, and then that video of them sitting on the couch with the 2 dogs on the floor, that was just December of this past year, 2024. So that wasn't too long ago. Hello, Nathan. This case has become the Canadian Proudfoot case. 2 guilty people with stepdad in each case, but no arrests. Yeah. I think with Sebastian, it's corruption. With the Lily and Jack case, incompetence. I agree with you 100%. I believe with Sebastian, it is corruption. And Lily and Jack, I think it was incompetence, negligence. Yeah, you know what? um After this video, if he comes out and says anything, he's really stupid in my opinion. Right? Yeah, this is just some random YouTuber who must live in the area. And so his beginning is kind of like weird. I don't know. Very I don't get his sense of humor, I guess. Yeah, he makes and sells it. Hello, JDR. Good to see you. But you didn't see any sores or anything. Yeah, let me look. The lighting in that video was so bad. I remember that. The camera must not have been a good camera that they used, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't see any sores or anything either, but he really does look awful. Horrible. Does everybody get sores with meth? I mean, I really don't know. I've never been around anyone that has done that, so I couldn't say. Gaunt. Yes, that's a good word, Lori. Gaunt. Yeah, Daniel thinks he's so smart. He's a real narcissist in my opinion, so I don't think that this video is going to stop him from talking, but yeah, after this video, I don't even think it's funny for that Super D photo I made of him anymore because he doesn't even deserve that. you know. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Okay. I think there was a lot of commotion in front of the RV, mud and potholes and a busted fence right there. I know. No, I don't really think it is. Because Cindy's boyfriend wouldn't have been talking to this guy like this if it was Daniel, right? He wouldn't be talking to him like that. No, they don't all get sores. Hello, Anan. Daphne has audio of Malaya's stepdad you might want to listen to. She might be showing the same thing that we're watching. Hello, Chemistry Queen. Good to see you. I thought it sounded like him too at first, but then I thought it sounded like Daniel's dad. I think it was in the video who yelled out for the kids. Kind of has a lisp. I agree. Super D doesn't deserve any attention. All right, so let's continue on.
They're still alive.
Mhm.
But if they ain't, I still say the guy.
You know, it's so funny. I heard some
They
people-
are in the woods, but they're probably buried, like way over towards, like say Muscadal, but they're
Mhm.
probably way the fuck over that.
The thing is by Daniel Martel or his family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust him, man. He's,
No, they all look fucking crazy.
he lies all the time. He's changing his story all the time.
How you know what they're wearing? You didn't see it.
Huh?
How would you know what they had on?
Exactly.
And you never saw them.
Yeah.
And she's lying too. I don't trust her. Dog.
They even said that you guys
So
did
now,
it. You know what they're saying right now online? They say you guys did it.
no, I wouldn't.
They say that the mothers and the grandmothers hide those kids, for those kids in the world somewhere like a reserve.
If I had to, no, yeah, she's getting the baby back. He went to the reserve, right?
Uh-huh.
Because her grandmother lives over there.
Oh,
They had the baby there. Then the police came, took the baby. Because she took the baby to Shuey. She wasn't supposed to.
so she's
Okay, so I find that funny. We have somebody from Alea's side of the family saying that the police did come and take the baby. But he also said she's getting the baby back. So I mean, it's a matter of, do we think that this is credible or not, right? We haven't really, how to vet this is the key, right? Does Cindy's boyfriend even know that this is being filmed? Right? Was this done illegally? You have to let people know you're filming them. Cajun French accent. Yeah. Well, and he might have, there's a lot of French in that area, guys. So that could be a possibility as far as being French. Bonnie, the only thing that's going to cheer me up today is your new song, Granny. This video just did me in. I'm not cut out for true crime. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, what are we at right now? We're at 17 likes. When we get to 30 likes, I'll play it. Okay. He's not really in public, though. He's on his own property, Anon. However you say your name. He's on his own property. He's trying to sell a horse trailer. And here's the other thing. Did this guy really buy the horse trailer? Or was that just all? You know what I'm saying? If he didn't buy the trailer, that's pretty dirty. Many Acadians French live there. Yeah. Right? They're talking more about the case than the horse box they're buying. That's what I think too, Ginger. No. He put 30 down and he said he got it for 3,500. And then he bought a t-shirt and the guy wanted $10 for the t-shirt, but he gave it to him free. So he didn't get the horse trailer for free. And I don't even know if he went back to get it, in my opinion. His name is, well, his link is in the description below. He might say at the end, but if he didn't buy the trailer, that's pretty dirty. Yeah, but here's the deal. It's not helping us find Jack and Lily. All it is it got him 10 minutes of fame for this video. Mirsky said he was there to look at the trailer. He said it very clearly that he was there to look at the trailer, and it was an inroad to meet Malaya's family. He said that very clearly at the beginning. All right, let's continue on.
She's living in the reserve
But
right
now
now.
she's living in the reserve with the chief. That's
With
her
chief.
cousin.
Oh, the one in the
I'm related to the chief too.
super.
And so there's another new thing. She's not living with her mother. She's not there. This is her mother's house that they were at. She's not there. She's living with the chief, who is her cousin.
Super Nati.
Say it again.
Is
Yep,
it
Shubenacademy. Yep.
Oh, that's where she living right now.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
I don't know. This is these negative energy.
This,
Man, I never like being around. I know them. But why would you stay there? This guy's beating your kid.
I know.
You get what I'm saying? Look at the dirty fucking house. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I may stay one night and I say,
I know, brother.
we can't live here. And 3 months ago, we told her, oh, before that happened, I'll say 3 months before May, we had the U-Haul truck to move her back to her grandmother's house. We had a big house by Red Cliff and Bible Hill. The day before, no, I'm not moving.
Yeah,
Why you want to stay here? That's the rats in the walls.
exactly. I've been to that place many times, man. I know that place is not suitable for humans.
You know.
I don't understand.
Oh, wow, guys. That's sad. So, if that's true, Daniel was beating Malaya and the kids, allegedly. They had a U-Haul trailer. They were going to move her out 3 months before May. And the day before they were going to move her, she said, no, I'm not moving. She had her chance, guys. She had her opportunity to leave and protect her children, and she didn't do it. That bothers me a lot. That bothers me a lot. Rats in the walls. Ugh. No, well, I don't know. You don't think he went back to buy the trailer? That's sad. You know, and here's the thing. Now, Cindy and her boyfriend are going to see this out on, and if they don't see it, somebody will tell them about it. And they'll, you know, they won't be able to trust anybody at all. All they're trying to do is sell a horse trailer, guys. And look what happens. I don't agree with that. If you want to go talk to them, go talk to them. If they don't want to talk to you, that's their right. But don't go there with a nefarious reason. That's wrong. Well, they wanted $4,500 for the horse trailer, but I don't know. One party consent in Canada allows you to record a conversation only if you're a participant or have permission from one party. Oh, well, he was a participant. Thank you, chemistry. Right, but we don't know that either these two guys were into rugs. We don't know that. So them being into rugs doesn't have anything to do with this whole taping of this thing. We're at 23 likes, guys. Here's the thing, too. Most people, this is the story. The people involved, meaning first responders and the very people involved, is very real for them. Good point, Laura. Very good point. Right? You know, we talk about people that are invested in this, but I mean, come on. Cindy, her boyfriend, they weren't there, guys. They weren't there. And to me, leave them alone. You know, if you're that interested and you want to talk to them, then ask them. If they say no, then you need to leave. I just coming up with a different reason for going over there, I think is wrong. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. I just don't think that's the right thing to do. Almost makes me not want to watch this video. Almost. Almost. Yeah. Only one party has to know, and it yeah. So I don't know. Interesting. Let's continue on.
Maybe he
Now
was.
she's trying to sue the CPS. The CPS should have took the kids out. This was in December. And plus, why would she stay there? If someone's beating my kids, I'm breaking their fucking ass.
Exactly. What you're saying, yeah.
She should have told us anyway. She had told us he's on drugs or he's beating the kids. They would have been here. You get what I'm saying? We would have took the kids out.
Yeah.
And the last time we seen them, they're over here Easter Monday.
Easter Monday.
That's the last time we saw them.
Daniel Martel. The pink
Even
before.
then, yep, the one. You better not come here now.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we're in the woods looking for stuff. Me, him, Jack, and his other stuff. Then he stayed in the woods for a whole hour by himself. So what the fuck are you guys doing? You crazy? He's probably doing drugs in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes he used to come to our house and Bible hell.
Yeah, it's
And he
fine.
stayed outside all the time. His face was, so you see the skin is like yellowish green and he's dying. I said, you gotta be on drugs or something.
Oh. His face is like yellowish green. He's dying. Oh. Thank you, Anna. Welcome in. You were talking about when Malaya had a chance to leave. Yeah. You know, did she get into drugs? I mean, that could very well be, right? I don't know. Jaundice, yeah. Rugs can cause that, right? Oh, man. And They tried to make it sound like CPS was there long before those kids ever went missing. But December, I mean, it's 5 months, but still. I'm seriously wondering why CPS didn't take those kids out. Ellie would use this tactic. I mean, maybe. Are they doing this to try to get Daniel to talk? Oh, I know, Bobby, I know. All substances are hard on the liver. That's right, they are, and it causes jaundice. Hello, Shauna. Giggle award. I gotta make up an award for that. Maybe we'll have an award. Oh, maybe AI can make up a song about the Giggle Award. Yeah. Although I have to admit, he looked better in the most recent interview he did, right? Before and after is really not accurate because the photo on the left is the first interview and the second one is his most recent interview. And he looks a lot better. A lot better. But he's being rug tested weekly now from what we've heard, right? I think just the one-time chemistry that we've heard about. Bonnie, you really want me to play that, don't you? We're at 26. We have 4 more to go. All right.
Yeah.
And he's not, every time he dropped the kids off, he was never there. And he probably wasn't even working. He wasn't working no once a week.
Yeah, he just dropped off a shell like 2 days ago. He said that black eyes on the way 2 days before.
I showed the detectives some of the pictures because the boy looked like he's hard to get along with her grandson. Like you tell him to do something, he won't listen. So he might have got mad and grabbed him by the neck and broke his neck. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? He might have.
Oh, gosh.
But shoot kids, right? I mean, the kids shoot kids at the same time.
Maybe the little girl witnessed it. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
But her second sense.
That's for sure.
Now, if we had the kids, we'd be $150,000 rich.
Exactly.
Plus, who's going to take grandkids?
Yeah, but you know what people say online?
Yeah.
It's the Daniel Martel and the Derwin. You know Derwin? Derwin? The guy?
Darren's her
Darren is a cousin, right?
her cousin.
Why the cousin is against her?
So he told him off the other day. He said, "You know more than you say." She told him, "Don't call back here. You're weirdos. You're crazy."
He's
She
the
blocked
one
him.
on the side of Martel. He's saying that the mother
And I think his
reserve.
No, they ain't know. His or Darren's wife, I think, is related to
Darren's wife is related to
Darren, not Darren, or what's his name?
Darren. Like
Daniel.
Daniel.
He's related
Oh.
to Daniel's house.
Is
Same
that
as the CPS. He knew that we were open reserve. How did he know? So he's probably related to somebody in the CPS. And we got a friend that works for like another children's aid. And there's no foul that she was there in December. We're suing them, and we're suing the people for harassment.
Oh, fuck man.
Yeah, there's no foul that she was there. She should have went down. Now the host like that, I'm checking to see if there's food in the fridge. I'm checking see if there's locks on it.
It's
I
just
said to use the lock. And Daniel's daughter, that she's like 8 or 9. Her name is Rain. She said, "Well, they locked them in the room."
right.
You know more than that. I didn't like her around. I never did like her.
Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah.
I thought I was doing well, bro.
Yeah.
It's just one last thing, my friend.
Yeah, we'll turn it down, bro.
So, like everyone, Golden Retriever is a Pakistan dog, man. I used to have one.
Yeah.
That's so like
Got
really,
it down
really-
2 years ago.
Really?
It was 14. And I don't know what happened. It kept throwing up. And then
14. I mean,
then his eyes kept going like this. And he had to suffer all day Sunday because they're not open. They had to put him down Monday. Yeah, his name was Kavai. I had a good dog.
That's
Here,
simple,
car.
man.
Somebody
He
walking
was suffering
around,
every
they go
day.
crazy.
Yeah, it's best to put him down. Yeah. So he's
Yeah.
suffering.
Now, her dog, he's like his own blind. He's white. He's a Shih Tzu. He's like, I think he's 10.
Yeah.
I mean, you go blind, you might as well get stuck with him.
Does Jack and Lily play with dogs?
Yep.
They play all the
Yeah.
time. They're not scared of dogs. Yeah.
Now, her dog's crazy, and it don't.
Yeah.
Every time as soon as we hear that door, he's in the window. She's mine. She said it didn't bark. I never really listened to what she said yet.
Imagine when my dog passed away from a heat stroke, I was crying with that.
And then they had a cat up at the grandmother's, and we always had the 2 dogs, and they play with the dogs all the time.
Yeah.
So they're trying to say they don't know nothing about dogs.
Imagine.
So the kids always played with the dogs. So that's another lie of Janie's. Yeah, I'm a bit more disgusted with Bewitched for trying to cover up for Daniel. Absolutely. Not to my knowledge. Yeah. Yeah. You know, and here's the thing though. They had a trailer ready to take her out of there and she said no. They were trying, guys. I can't blame Cindy. She tried. She tried to get Malaya to leave him. Right? She really did. Oh, we're at 29 likes, guys. We need one more like, and then I can play the video for you. I agree with you, Prayer Warrior. I agree with you. I pray that the video helps locate Lily and Jack and it isn't junk for our minds to ponder, or that it makes someone break down and talk already, right? Here's the deal. Wouldn't if it was you that owned the trailer, wouldn't you be skeptical at this point what the guy's doing there? Oh, we're up to 32 likes. Okay, guys. I will play it. Get ready. Get ready to dance. Are you ready?
Derwood's got a swagger, a wild little flair. Struts like a model, doesn't even care. Too sexy for his chair. Yeah, he's floating on air. Too sexy for his chair. Too sexy, he don't care. White girls bouncing, he's a walking affair. Oh, Derwood, you're too sexy for your chair. His reflection winks back, yeah, it knows the deal. Every step he takes, it's a catwalk reel. The world can't handle, oh, the way he feels. He's got that vibe, that glow. A little too much, but we can't say no. Too sexy for his chair. Too sexy, too sexy for your chair. He's got that vibe, oh, that glow. A little too much, but we can't say no. Too sexy for his chair, too sexy, stop and stare. White girls shining, he's beyond compare. Oh, Durwood, you're too sexy for your chair. He dances through the kitchen, spins in the hall. Even his shadow's having a ball. That chair's jealous, can't compete at all.
I really love that tune. It's fun. Durwood, trim that white hair. Oh gosh. Yes. They do all really need to be charged. I honestly was holding out on Malaya, right? And guys, I am a DV survivor, so I understand it's difficult to get out. And I actually had the same thing. My parents came with a trailer and picked me up. Okay. I went. So, yes, I don't understand why she didn't go. The only thing that I can think of is that she was into the meth as well. Because then you're not going to make right choices, right? Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Lisa. You were abused as a kid. Yeah. So you've been on the other end. And yeah. I was on the other end as well. Could I put that on his nose where it goes? No, I won't. And the reason that I won't is because his nose, yes, may be partly due to alcoholism, but it may be due to a condition, that he has no control over. So I would never want to do that to anybody. So, because I don't know what it is, I won't. I very much want to be alone with Malay and Daniel in one room for 5 minutes. That reminds me of one of the stepfathers in the Koberger case. I thought he was going to go right over the podium at Brian Koberger on day of sentencing. Whoa, he was angry. But it might be speculation, but I can almost guarantee that Daniel was abusive to everyone in that house. And that's probably why Janie separated herself. Yeah. See, I don't think he was abusive with Janie, though. I don't think she would put up with that. But where did he learn it from? Right? That's my opinion. Where did he learn it from? My counselor says that people shouldn't ask why someone stays. You get caught up, you lose yourself. You do, but when you have the opportunity to leave, I get that it's hard to get out. I've been there. I get that. But when you have the opportunity right in front of you to leave and you don't take it, that especially when, I mean, your children need to come first, right? So I'm sorry. I really have a problem with that. I really have a problem with that, knowing that they had a U-Haul trailer for her. After I was discarded, I felt like I lost me, never thought happiness was possible, totally felt like there was nothing left of me. Yeah, getting out is hard. It definitely is. I felt all those things as well, Prayer Warrior. So much so that I even went, sounds stupid, but I had my tubes tied because I thought no one was ever going to love me ever again. Really weird. I mean, you do things that just don't make sense at the time. I was 22. you know. Right. Self-sacrifice. You do whatever it takes to protect your children. If you're presented with a way out and it's going to protect your children, then you do it. Now look what happened. And I have to say, hearing this about the rugs now makes me wonder if they weren't sold, the children weren't sold for rugs. I mean, I don't know. Right. Um, that's true. And it's hard to think about when you're in the situation and what it's going to look like on the outside. Yeah, I agree with you. In my opinion, Malaya saw what was happening and must have lied to CPS regarding Bruce's neglect. If there were rats in the walls in the trailer and garbage. My opinion, she was using. That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering. Maybe not to the extent that Daniel was, but I have to wonder. He has no control over his mouth either. Can you duct tape it? That's what I've been saying. I just don't worry, Bobby. It's okay. No, Janie wouldn't have been the one that was abused, but she may not have wanted to be around it. Yeah. Well, can you imagine the fighting going on? She probably just wanted a little bit of peace, even though she probably could hear it in her RV anyway. Janie the enabler. That's true. 10 times worse if you tell anybody. That's very true. Yeah, I can only think that Ruggs kept her there too. Yeah. I don't think the triggers ever leave trees, right? Because I have to say, I mean, for the most part, I kind of was over what happened to me, but certain voices like Janie's gets to me. Certain statements, like some of the statements that Chris Proudfoot made triggered me. His angry voice triggered me. So it's been since I'm back in true crime that there are things that trigger me. So I don't know that you know, ever really get over that, right? It's kind of like I was watching some of the videos on the Koberger sentencing, right? And I watched Nancy Grace, and one of her pet peeves is when people say the word closure, and she's a firm believer, as well as I am, that there's not ever closure in something like that. There's just not. Families don't get closure for that. You know, justice can come, a little bit of resolution, but closure, no, right? And so and I think it's the same way with DB. You don't ever really get a closure, right? It's almost like a PTSD kind of thing, right? Just you grow up not trusting anyone. Yeah, I agree with you. That's really good, prayer warrior. My oldest, I think to this day doesn't realize the effects of what happened the first 4 years of her life. Right. Sad. He does go on to say they were $34,000 in debt. Stealing from her grandma. That's very true. They don't know until they're in it. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. Malaya was very soft-spoken, so I think easily manipulated, very easily manipulated, probably running scared, but I think I always had this deep down inside of me that somebody did something to me, I was gonna rise up, right? And it took me a while to bring it out, but boy, it's out. So, yeah. Oh God, I hope not. That's awful. Trying to get through these so we can finish up. Yeah. Kind of like a resolution, not really closure, because I don't think you ever feel that. I really don't, no matter where you are. Poor children were hostage to the abuse. I agree. All right, let's continue on.
Last 2 kids. This must be tough. How's
Yeah, it is.
how's Malia doing right now? When was last time you saw her?
Yesterday they
Yes.
came up.
Yesterday she was here.
You know what more she said.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? I know, it just seems like she ain't sad. I don't know.
she's not sad, right?
Yeah, it don't seem like it is. I told you, and I told her, I asked when Daniel got mad, what did he do? Did he hit them? Did he?
So she never cries in front of you, or you never show any
Yeah,
sadness?
she does cry.
She doesn't
But
cry.
she must, I think she knows what happened, but she ain't saying that.
She know what
You
happened.
smoke?
Sure, yeah. I love it.
Wow.
You get yours in Melbourne?
Thinks he knows
Oh, you
what
know,
happened.
You get
Is it Malia leaving the reserve, or is it another one? Super lucky.
She's staying there because they're giving her a house now.
Oh, she's getting a new house over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's where she's from, no, because her dad's from Indian.
oh, her
The
grandma.
kids ain't over there because I was over there.
Her grandma is in Subanati,
Yep.
and she's with her grandma right now.
And I'm related. I guess I'm related. And she lives with the chief.
She live with the chief.
Her name is Michelle McDonald Glasgow.
She's living with the chief right now.
She's living with her.
Wow.
She got like a house on beside her, like an apartment.
Do you know what the house looks like?
I never wasn't at her. We're
Wow.
related to the chief now. But most of the,
How come she's living
My,
with? How come?
Did you hear him ask him if he knew what the house looked like that she's living in? Seriously, why doesn't I don't know what Cindy's boyfriend's name is, but why doesn't he understand and realize that this guy I'm sorry, that's so wrong on so many
She live with
levels.
the chief right now. Is she related to the chief?
you get the daughter back. She ain't allowed to stay here
Oh,
for
she's
some reason. Yeah. And plus, I told her she's looking for work and stuff. I said, you're looking for work? I said, who's babysitting? I ain't babysitting. You get what I'm saying? She's looking for work. You didn't want to take care of it. The little daughter, she's a year and a half.
yeah.
So you take care. I know I ain't taking care. I'll watch her once in a while, but I ain't want babysit. You better hire a babysitter or take the baby to your great grandmother and drop her off like that.
Yeah.
I like kids in there. Plus, you don't say hi or nothing. Sometimes you say hi.
Sometimes
Then you
she.
get a happy Father's Day. I know. You get what I'm saying? You used to hang up in your mother too.
You mean Malia?
I call her, see how the kids is there. But you never, when we had the kids, they never really showed no signs. Like they were cool. You can tell they're emotionally abused. But sometimes I'll reach by, like Lily's head, like she'll rub my head, and I go to touch her. Then she'll put her hands up.
Really?
That means somebody slapped me.
Who, Malia?
Probably could be her, could be the other. Probably both of them.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
oh, you mean the two kids? If you put hand close to the head, they're going to be like a avoid.
Yeah, but showing off, like rubbing her hair.
Which
'cause
one?
he rubs
Which
Malia.
one? Malia. Okay.
Jackie.
Wow.
Yeah.
It is others. I mean, I think he gets him to beat Jack. His name's Arlo, and I think he's sick. He's thick and he's violent.
I know
So he
that
probably gets him to beat Jack.
Justin, right? Another guy named Justin. Justin
The
is
brother.
the brother of Daniel Martel.
We never seen the brother ever before. He came to the house when they were missing. The mother, she never ever talked to us. She didn't say hi or fuck off. She came, like when they were missing, they come into the house. But we never seen them ever before that. And the father, he came to the house too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the father kept going up in the woods right beside them.
I know. Actually,
There's something fishy.
yeah.
But where they were looking, they're probably like 10 miles in the fucking woods. If they ain't alive, they're buried way in the woods. Like towards, like Muscatava, there's all these back roads. And there's a train tracks right there. So the train station probably used to go to, like Sheet Harbor.
That's why what people are saying.
They
You
probably
saw
way
the
the fuck
pictures of Daniel Martel and his father was on the ATV.
There
Or
you
clean
go.
and
They
fuck.
never had that before.
Everything
I
was.
never seen that ATV before.
Yeah.
Before that.
Everything in his place is kind of messy, but just the ITV is so fucking clean.
I wonder how far they search. I wonder if they search about from here to the end here. This road goes way down, probably 3 miles.
But the thing is, why if Malia she saw something, she must saw something. The
Yeah.
story was same as Daniel Martel.
Yeah.
Why she don't come out and say something right now?
I don't know why you bring it
Yeah.
around it. You just fucking.
And I saw a picture the other day. Malia, she was on the beach with her friend.
Yeah,
saw that picture?
goes to the beach every day.
She go to the beach every day.
Yeah, it's like it's nothing.
Do you think she actually has the kid?
No, he don't have them. Somebody got him or they killed him.
Have you ever been to her place in the Suvanati? You never been there?
I was at the grandmother. I used to hang with her dad for a long time. But it's crazy on the reserve at night.
Yeah, you don't want to go there, man. I
Yeah,
can,
but I
I
don't
can,
want to be a cop. They fucking attack
I can
you.
probably go there. People are gonna think I'm a native too. I'll be free.
My great grandmother was full Mi'kmaq. And I'm related.
My friend.
Now
Yeah.
get this here. You heard of East Preston,
This price? No.
North Preston, East Preston?
No.
Shubenacadie Reserve used to be there.
Mhm.
It's all areas, all
Uh-huh.
so-called black people.
Yeah.
So they took the lighter skinned people and put them in Shubenacadie. And
That's right.
And there's books. She's a book. She can get her card so she can get money, I hope. And if Preston's an East Preston, they'll get anybody.
Yeah, man.
They won't register them for him. I can't even get registered. And my great girl, Paul McNair, and she's from, it's called Fort Foley Reserve. You go to Sackville, New Brunswick, and you go way down towards Georgia. Most of the so-called blacks are Mi'kmaq. Same people, different names. They can't get the word.
Yeah, bro. You know what? You
I
know,
treat everybody the same. You get out there.
I said RCMP is so useless. They
Yeah.
can't find anything. They only check the cam footage, the trail cam footage after like 20
That ain't
days.
no good.
Yeah, that's not good.
They should have cordoned off the whole fucking block. People all in the woods. People in the woods.
Yeah. You're
I was
saying
even in the woods. As soon before I even got to the place, they said the kids are missing. The first thing I thought is damn. I even told the police.
I can't blame you. I mean, I
It's
actually,
him. What you say?
Yeah.
The girl knows. Malaya knows. Guess what? They're 34,000 in debt. So they might have been ripping off
you and Daniel Martel.
both of them brothers.
Uh.
They're probably registering all 5 kids.
Like, I wouldn't surprise me. I only work like once a week. Yeah.
You get this here?
It's not even working.
So he wasn't getting no money at the 20th. You know, you get the child or the kid checks.
Yeah, it's not like milk money.
They're ripping them off. They owe 3,000-4,000. She ran her grandmother's credit card,
Mm-hmm.
8,000.
Wow.
They stole the card, and she didn't even charge. Another time she borrowed 1,600. Said you'll pay her the next year, and she told her right to her face, "I'm not paying you back." You can't be good.
I think probably Daniel Martel. But you're saying
Don't blame them.
yeah, but some people online also said maybe Malaya did bring the kids to reserve because Daniel Martel was being abuser to.
He's saying Daniel and Malaya were $34,000 in debt. My question is, how and why? How and why? So if they rent the trailer, they rent it from Janie. So that's not really considered debt, right? So, and they ran up the grandmother's credit card, $8,000. This tells me Ruggs big time, guys. Big time. Yes. Exactly. I mean, I can't help but say, is Cindy's boyfriend that dumb that he doesn't realize? Why didn't he shut this guy down? I mean, or was this? But not if your habit is more than what you're selling. I'm just saying. I yeah, I don't understand this at all. Setup, voila, yeah. That's was this planned? And they're making it look like I don't know. You know, um, Cindy's boyfriend is not talking very kindly of Malaya. Darren allegedly was related to Malaya, and he sided with Daniel. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Habits cost more than they bring in. Exactly. But I am beginning to see for sure that Ruggs was huge in this case. Tree says maybe he's fed up. And, he probably is. You're beginning to question everything, Lori. Oh, that's a really good point, Mary. And by the way, hello, welcome in. If these kids were around all the harsh chemicals that go with making those kind of rugs, and that explains the learning issues, sadly. Very much so. Really good point. This guy started off the video saying he wanted to find Malaya. He is stuck on stupid and believes Sherwood. And I know Cindy's boyfriend thinks the kids are buried in the woods and they didn't look hard enough. I don't believe that. They're in the ocean. Oh yeah, the guy buying the trailer probably know. Yeah, he is. Yeah. I'm beginning to wonder, Trees. I'm beginning to wonder. And I'm beginning to wonder if she should even have Meadow back. And it even sounds like she wants to get a job. She's at the beach every day. And he said something about she didn't want to take care of her own child or something. And I'm like, whoa. And then you're hearing from Daniel and Janie that it's all about Meadow, Meadow, Meadow. What the heck? What's true? What is true? What's not? Right? I'm really starting to wonder about Malaya for sure now. I really am. I don't know. I have seen pictures of Cindy's boyfriend before, so I don't doubt that this is him. And what reason would he have to lie about any of this? I mean, I don't know, but he's not being very if he's telling the truth, it doesn't look good for Malaya. I guess that's what I'm saying. I agree with you. Well, I don't think it's possible for Jack and Lily to be back. I think they're gone. I really do. I don't like to think of what they said that Daniel did to Jack, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, does he have a reason to lie? I don't think so. Jump as he doesn't have an agenda. He's there trying to sell a trailer, right? Right. Well, he's not really related to Malaya, right? And he's, you know, I don't know. It's just, oh, wow. Wow.
Kid.
You
So she
what,
was
but why
fine
did
to
you leave?
contact with 2 kids.
I know, but where are they at?
Nah, that's what Joe would say. Joe would say
You never
Malia
know.
for those kids to the supermarket.
No, she just had the baby there, but the CPS took her and they put her
So
in foster care for now. I think she's getting her back,
middle,
and then she's gonna live on the reserve.
so she has a kid right now, or
Oh, why didn't his kids disappear? Daniel's 2 other kids. You get what I'm saying?
that's why I'm trying to figure it out, man. It's so strange.
I don't care if they're at the mall or not.
Mm.
They're probably gone before the morning. You get what I'm saying?
I just don't understand, man. No offense, bro.
They were
Yeah,
gone
I
before the
respect-
morning.
respect her, Malia.
Yeah.
But why she act like this? She's not sad. She go to beach
Yeah.
every day, like you said.
Every day.
So strange. But everybody says she's a good mother. You
No,
remember?
ain't no good.
Belinda? Belinda says she's a good mother. You know Belinda?
No,
She don't.
Belinda never seen her the kids for 3 years.
She didn't see the kid for 3 years.
The boyfriend, he was fucking crazy. He used to be there. The other, the real baby there. And we moved them from Greenfield. You ever heard of Greenfield? They had 100 bags of dirty diapers in the basement. Come on.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
You're sad.
He's from Mustang. Yeah, he is.
Probably doing bad, but it's too much abuse on her, so it's just a lump, right?
He's probably peppering her.
Guys, 100 bags of dirty diapers in the basement when they moved them. Don't think for 1 second this is just going to go away like nothing happened. 2 kids have disappeared and 2 adults are responsible. Yeah, somebody's going to be charged. I don't think that for 1 second, Ann. She doesn't act like they're alive either. I mean, there's that timeline. Yeah, right? He thinks they're gone before the morning. I agree with them. Yeah, I did hear that. He said Malaya believes a psychic friend who told her the children are alive. And yeah, Malaya doesn't seem bothered that the kids are gone. If Malaya's stepdad told this to the police, I'm sure Malaya wouldn't get Meadow back. Well, you know, they're watching this, so maybe not here on my channel, but this has been shown already today several times, guys. Okay, let's see where we're at. to 36. We get up to 45 likes, I'll play it again. Okay, that's 15 more than last time. Is Wade the stepdad's name? I think that Cindy was standing out there. I agree. Unfortunately, I agree. And they're protecting Justin for some reason. Daniel was quick to say Justin wasn't there that night. I don't know. I think she helped cover some things up. I think she fully well knows what's going on. I could be wrong though. It's my opinion. Mary, I think we'd all like to believe that the kids are alive. I just I have a hard time believing it because RCMP came out very early on and said that the possibility was very low. So this is honestly the first case that I've covered that I believe that the kids are no longer with us. Any other one, I'm right there believing they're alive, right? I want to believe they're alive. And it isn't that I don't want to believe that Jack and Lily are alive, right? But kids don't go poof, right? And with everything that we're finding out about this case and the life that they were living, I don't have any hope for that anymore. Right. I think she knows. I think she helped cover up some things. I don't think she's guilty of doing anything, but I think she's covering for her boys for sure. And Mary, there's nothing wrong with you wanting to believe that. There's nothing wrong with that, hun. Not at all. Completely understand that. I completely understand. He said when they went to move them from Greenville, there were 100 bags of dirty diapers in the basement. That's gross. That's gross. That's really gross. Oh my God. Let's listen up.
The neighbor, he does barrel racing all around. Yeah. Nova Scotia.
And
Yeah, you come back anytime.
yes,
Like
my
come
God.
and visit.
For sure. Thank you so much, yeah.
There's
Really
places,
appreciate it.
there's beaches over here like Tug Wash.
You know the RCMP that have
Yeah.
a reward for $150,000 if you can find the kids.
Yeah, if I had the kids, I had the money. You know what I'm saying? That makes-
Well, if you can find out where's Malia living in Supernati, let me know. And
I don't think they're
we'll
in.
spend the money.
You never know. You never know. They're way.
Wow.
So far in the woods, you won't find it.
Yeah, but
See all the woods there? You can go 20 miles that way. They could have went 20 miles that way
Yeah,
towards
I
like
know.
Muscatawbet, and the kids could be big.
exactly. So,
But they should have cautioned the whole fucking trailer right off. No people on it. You get what I'm saying? And plus, when I was
but yeah,
the day they went missing, I seen one of Lily's shirts on the car here in the coat. I forgot all about it. I'm the only one that noticed that. Even Bruce did.
I'm sorry, what did you say? You see
You know them cars that are parked outside?
the Daniel Martel's car?
Yeah, there's a shirt.
Was a short. It's a
And one of Lily's shirt
The one
and a
Lily.
jacket. On the car, like on the wind right
it
here.
was a nice day after the both missing.
Wow.
They could have been gone that night at 11 that night. May 1st. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might just put them on the camera to show that they're at the whatever, the mall, whatever. And they never made it home either.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm not sure how he passed the polygraph test though.
They just tell you that you passed.
Yeah.
But they
I
tell when
see.
you're lying.
Yeah.
They hook all this shit up.
Mhm.
They make some of them they make you lie to see how it comes out. But there's some they know that you're lying and they'll ask you the question a different way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can tell he's guilty all
Well,
over.
that's true. SMP
Suck
never
it back.
confirmed that he actually passed or not. So he's the only one to say he passed it.
They say you passed,
Yeah.
but do you really pass? Maybe
No.
some questions you passed and some you didn't.
Exactly.
They just tell you that, keep you talking.
He is lying all the time.
But the-
Nobody says
But
it.
the police
I agree with that.
One news, there's a couple of news people come to our house. He said no interview. You can come in.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry to be sorry, not talking about it. No media.
I know he's a piece
See, they're
of.
doing it for the money. Now
Yeah.
they're painting the barn. You see the paint on the barn at their house?
Yeah, I saw
How
that.
come you didn't clean up the yard when you did? You get what I'm saying?
You got a permit.
Yeah, no. That's the first thing I said. Now what did Daniel do? That's the first thing I said. He probably killed them right off the top. Before
Maybe-
even, as soon as we're leaving to go there, the day they were missing. That's how I said right off the top. So he probably did something.
Maybe
But she knows. 'Cause,
maybe it's an overdose. So
yeah, you never know.
Malia probably should feel like she was
And I think
partially responsible too, so she can talk.
I'm surprised you ain't in jail for neglect.
Exactly. Everybody's saying
They should have took all three of them in jail anyway. You know, somebody's gonna talk to them. You just leave them in there.
I've been to Supermarket a couple of times already, and that place, trust me, you don't want to go there. You feel white, you feel black, but for me, I'm okay. That's why I'm a native, even I'm not.
Yep.
Yeah. So my friend, if
You
you,
kind of look like you could fit right in.
yeah, if you know,
I know all kinds of people there, so I didn't know.
yeah, if you
I got no
happen,
problem.
if you happen to know the address in the supermarket, where's Malia right now? Let me know, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's try to find out together. Yeah. Sesame Street.
Maybe, I'm not sure. I know there's a Sesame Street.
Is it closer to a school or the?
It's way down the other end.
Hold on. Close to the police station? Or the
I don't really know that.
Uh,
Like a rec center.
the rec center?
Like a rec center.
What's that? Is that church?
Like a gym.
Gym? Oh,
Could be a gym. I don't think it is.
I saw it's a huge school. So
It's like a big thing there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there before that, on you go left. That place I was trying to drive up from here to thing, the road. So it's on the left, that road, whatever that road.
What's
I don't know if
what's
it's
the
that.
number, bro?
My number?
Yeah.
No, they're not there. We were there. We were right in the.
You were in the supermarket?
I
For,
said they're gone. They're
for
gone.
me, I don't know why Bill
The
was.
kids are
The
gone.
Darren, why he keeps saying the kid?
Yeah. I don't know why
Yeah.
they don't take them in. If you know where they were, you'd have the money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you guys probably should sue him, man. Did Malia actually
Where?
get a lawyer or she doesn't have a lawyer?
Bro, that's a knick-knack lawyer. But before that, she had fucking money. She owed $34,000.
Yeah.
34,000 in debt. Supposedly working one day a week. Every support.
You know what I think?
As soon as she got her check, she used to get her check. 2 days later, she's phoning her grandmother. Her grandmother got money. And she still sends her money. Now, how can you spend? She's probably getting 2,000 something a month. And it's gone in 2 days. Impossible. How can you spend 2,000? So she might be on the drug too. I don't know.
Yeah, Pokemon is not gonna cost that much. That's what I know.
Yeah.
Danny Martel, I don't know if
Pokemon's
he
not
has
going
a
to cost that
company
much.
for Fishing or Pokemon.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
not gonna cost that much.
Fishing. No, but see, the grandmother is taking all their money, or the mother, Dan's mother. It's all like inside. You tell her all. You get the weird feeling up there when everybody was around.
Yeah.
That you come up to Cindy's son's sister.
Mm.
What's her name?
Sounds like
Haley. Must have heard
Haley.
Haley on.
Haley Mackenzie.
She goes, "You get out of my fucking yard." That's what the Danny come right up to her. "You get out of my fucking yard. Don't you accuse my fucking son." And I just walked up the top of the hill. I ain't doing no fucking yard.
Even she was one of the
You can tell
YouTube
she's always
liars.
beating the shit out of Daniel and them in there. You can tell she didn't play.
Oh, she was one find the pink shirt on the tree, eh? And she was one thing that
Was there really a shit?
that's one of the blanket.
But how to get to the tree?
Yeah.
Now, when they found that blanket, did they already searching that area? Was it already searched? Or was it put there after the shoot?
Yeah.
But I heard it was on a trail, like a 4-wheel trail. But how would he get up in the tree?
Exactly.
Like the kids would have dropped it, gonna be on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But that blanket could have been there for fucking 5 years. You don't get what I'm saying?
I was thinking
I'm
that.
going up here. There's a sweater in the tree up here. On your way to Oxford. I was looking. I said, look at the shirt in the tree. See what I'm saying? I could have been there for 10 years.
I was thinking
The
like
same as his footprint. Where that footprint could have been anybody's footprint.
yeah, one footprint was on the
Like
driveway.
you could be walking, and it might take half of your foot,
Yeah.
and you look like a kid's print. And that print could have been there 10 years.
So one of the footprint was confirmed. The only confirmed one was on the driveway of the house. Another one was near the
Kids are there
pipeline.
every day.
Yeah.
That ain't fuck all.
Yeah,
That,
that
ain't-
doesn't mean anything, right?
that don't mean shit.
Shit, yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
If they ain't,
But the same
if they ain't
story.
nobody, they killed him. They said the boy don't listen to him, so he probably flipped over and broke his fucking head. Or smothered him. I still say he's not even joking. I won't say that. I just know that he's rough. I know that he did something.
The same
And they buried him way in the fucking woods that you ain't finding it.
was it must be really hard on the
Yeah.
grandmother too. right?
Yeah.
Was Cindy cry
Yeah.
Or-
Cries all the time.
all the times?
And the great grandmother, but she don't get on there. That's the other, not Cindy's mother. She was never interviewed or nothing.
Mm.
And they lived there for a year. And they should have stayed there.
Yeah,
They said get a job in Pearl.
I know.
Then she was gonna give her the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nice house. But now she's selling the house. And she's moving to an apartment. So I hope her son will pay her. He made hay.
Daniel Martel, he's not gonna tell shit. He's not going to tell you he did or anything. But seems like
They gotta put him in. They should
Malia,
just put them
Malia.
all. Put them all in there.
Malia seems like she knows something.
That's why I told her there's only 3 people
And
here.
she
I
probably-
don't know why I'm doing this.
She probably going to talk. Talk with Malia. Talk with her.
That's it.
She's gonna talk with
Follow
her
her
eventually.
lead.
She's gonna break.
That's it. Put them all in jail.
Yeah.
I said there's only 3 people there. I don't mind doing this.
I know she's your stepdaughter, but for the kids, man, kids always first.
I know, but she didn't care.
She didn't both care about her.
She bring them over and clothes are fucking filthy. Dude.
Was she always
Her
like
faces,
this,
yeah.
or you
no,
was
you wasn't brought up like that.
or it was after?
Yes, you wouldn't even clean up after yourself. You wouldn't even sweep your floor.
Was she?
You were fucking dishes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking dirty
Yeah.
bitch. I told her to get them fucking dishes out and
Did,
clean up after yourself.
did she change a lot after she moving with the Martel, or is she always like this?
She was like that with the other boy.
With other
I told her
boys?
there's 100
Oh.
bags of diapers, dirty diapers
Yeah,
and
yeah.
piss and shit.
But the other guy was beating her. Right?
Yeah, he
She
was
was,
crazy.
she was abused. Okay.
This guy abused her too. So she must like it to stay. Phone the police and get out of it. That's it.
It's like a maximum.
So you wait till he's sleeping and fucking you cripple him and put the fucking knife in him. Like put a knife right in his fucking back.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't like that kind of talk. So, yeah, the guy's obsessed with Malaya and he believes Durwood. He really believes that he's going to find those kids on the res with Malaya. That's what he believes. Laura, evidently not. As long as one person knows what's going on and they are the participant, then it's okay according to Canadian law. So yeah, that person with the black shoulder bag on, I know that that was with the buyer, but there was another woman out there as well earlier. So, I don't like what they were talking about here at the end, but evidently they believe all three should be in jail. Okay. Don't want to stick around to hear your music again one more time, Bonnie? Yeah, Cindy was there when he first arrived. That's what I thought. Yeah, he's no nonsense. No doubt about it. No nonsense. But yeah. I don't know. It was weird. It was really weird. Here's the thing. I just really feel like I feel like he had no reason to lie. I hope he knew what this guy was doing. Yeah, he says Cindy cries all the time. So all the children, especially Jack, were mistreated. Yeah, I think there's enough charges for all three of them to be in jail. Honestly. Neglect, abuse, obstruction of justice. I mean, you name it. You name it. It's I don't know. Why? This case has become just like the Proudfoot case. It's awful. I shouldn't say just like, because you don't have the lawsuits between creators going on with this one, but still, it's not good, no matter which way you look at it, right? It's just, I'm horrified at what these children endured. To me, it seems like after watching this, that the abuse was true, that the rugs was true, and that Malaya was at fault as well. And yeah, I mean, before it was all like, well, could be, right? Now it's just seeming like that was all a part of it. Right. Yeah, it's coming for sure. It is. You know, if I understand the guy who who recorded this. I understand what he's thinking. People are fed up and they want the truth. Right? But I still don't think what he did was right. Legally or not, I don't think that what he did was right. He went there under false pretenses, and could this have been an undercover cop? I mean, I don't know, guys. Lori, I'm not going to say that the guy that filmed this is genuine. I'm going to say that Wade had no reason to lie when he was talking to the guy that filmed this. Yeah. I agree with you, Ginger. It may be sent to the RP. It may even be taken down. Right? None of your business thinks it is an undercover cop. Gotcha. I mean, those things are possible. We know that they do that kind of thing, right? I don't know. Maybe he was hoping, Malaya did. Well, this guy, Wade said that Malaya doesn't have a lawyer, that she's not lawyered up. So what's up with that? Because we heard she was lawyered up and not talking to anybody. Seems like he wants this guy talking to explain where Malaya is on this because she's been absent. Yes. That's a good point, JDR. Undercover police do not spread information on social media. Yeah, they wouldn't have had that's true. They wouldn't have their own channel, that kind of thing. No, it's not Daniel's dad. Earl? No. It's not Earl. Yeah, I agree with you, Mary. Yeah, kids putting their hands up, avoidance. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. That broke my heart when you said that. Yeah, no, he's not an official searcher. He has his own channel, guys. Let me right here. His name is Tint and he has 195 subscribers. Well, he may be calling out for the kids. He said he was searching. Yeah, Wade and Cindy were both polygraphed. That's interesting. maybe an undercover informant, but I don't think he's police because he wouldn't have his own channel trees. Whoever brought that up made it. JDR said that, and that's a really good point. Police are not going to do a channel just to put information out there. That they're not going to do that. Undercover informant, maybe, because it sounds like he wants $150,000, right? Private investigator. Yeah, I agree, Deb. Welcome in, by the way. Yeah, undercover cop wouldn't be putting it out there for the public to see. Yeah. I agree with you, Ginger. The guy who was searching on his own, it sounds like it, because he even got his own drone. Right, Sandra? I would bet not, right? Yeah. For the life of me, I don't understand how he didn't see through this guy's crap, in my opinion, right? I do not get that. That could be. Hearing about 100 bags of diapers. I mean, you just don't make that stuff up, guys. That's, you don't make that kind of stuff up. Being in debt, they get her a U-Haul to move her out, and she doesn't go. She says, "No, I'm not going. I'm going to stay here." I honestly, I've lost respect for Malaya because of this. I really have. It doesn't paint her in a very good light at all. At all. Yeah, he only has 100 and some subscribers, so he's pretty new, but boy, he went above and beyond, a little bit too far beyond, in my opinion, he's got quite a few views on this, almost 4,000 views on this video alone. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Oh, thank you, Mary. Yes, we really try. We like to have fun, but we're respectful of each other, and you know, we're a family. That's what we strive to be here. It's just a family, a community of, and we don't always agree with each other, and that's okay. We're respectful of each other's opinions and thoughts, right? Didn't sound like a local Acadian accent to me. I don't know what he looks like. I haven't looked at any of his other stuff. Is that him? I mean, I don't know. That's on his channel, so if that's him. I think RCMP is getting lost their information from here. You would be amazed who's really who in these chats. You know, yeah. I'm sure. I'm sure. Um it yeah, I don't know. I'm sure that there are RCMP that have been in here. Maybe we're even talking to them. I mean, I don't know. Um, if they are in here, I hope they realize we do not mean to be doing any kind of obstruction of justice. We're just trying to bring awareness, trying to figure out this case. And we don't put up with Durwood's BS. Oh, I see what you're saying. Is getting most of their information from here. You thought he sounded Asian? Yeah. You know, um I don't pay any attention to that kind of stuff, guys. I really don't. Maybe it's because I come from Chicago, which is a kind of a melting pot for a lot of different nationalities. And so I don't pay any attention to whether somebody sounds a certain way, a certain race or whatever. I just yeah. Doesn't click with me, doesn't somebody has to kind of bring it up before I think, "Oh, okay." It was the guy with the big nose that said Malaya had a lawyer, right? I you know, I don't remember. I don't remember, honestly. Yeah, I hate that too. I hate that he's trying. Oh, no. I was gonna say, is he, is this Durwood's son? But no, I don't think it would be. I thought we heard about the lawyer before Durwood came on the scene, but I could be wrong. I agree with you, JDR. It's highly unlikely. You think Wade really wanted to talk about it? Maybe. I believe he contacted him beforehand. Yeah, he literally said he needed an excuse to interview him. He did. And then somebody gave him the ad that showed that Cindy was selling a horse trailer, and that was his way to get in to talk to Malaya's family. I agree with you, Mary. I agree with you completely. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that would be my thought if she's listening. Yeah, you were raised better. What happened to you? Guys, that is a clear-cut example of what Ruggs can do to a person, right? She could be the best mom, right? That's what Belinda said. She was a good mother, very patient and kind with her children, maybe a little bit too much so, but if that's the worst thing you do, well, so how do you turn from that to this? Ruggs. That's the one thing that can turn a person completely around, right? It makes so much sense now. I hope the people that she's living with in the reservation get her help. I really do. But again, guys, remember that a person has to want the help. You can't just force it on them because it doesn't take, right? They have to want it. And even then, addiction is hard to kick. They were mentioning the reward as well. They did mention it. It was almost done, guys. I think so too. I think things are heating up. And this interview was just an example of that. People are fed up. They want the truth now. And they're going to do anything to get it, obviously. This is just an example. You can't find this channel? The link for it is in the description underneath this video. Voila. He busted the internet today. Good. I hope he outdid CP. People who have no goals or aspirations are bored. Their brains want more, and in some places they do drugs and alcohol. Just sad though when you got children depending on you. Hi, Care D. Welcome in. He saw the ad, which is a local online buy and sell. And yes, he did say that he saw Cindy's name and went for it. But Wade spoke very freely. He did. He spoke very freely. So let me see here. Yeah. I don't know. It was weird. It was really weird. Did he drive from someplace else just to do this or what? I mean, I don't know. This case is probably the only reason he has that many subscribers already. Could be. I didn't subscribe. I just saw the video. It came up on my feed early this morning, so I was watching it, and then Ginger contacted me, and I'm like, I already was watching it. It was really hard for me to follow. So I think it's because of my hearing, right? I have to listen so intently, I almost get a headache from it. Yes, thanks for the content tint. Content tint. Oh, is it time for our video, guys? All right. All right, get ready. Are you ready? Wait, I gotta get the comment off the screen. Are you ready? Get ready to dance. Lacey jumped up. She thought I was talking to her. All right, get ready to dance.
Derwin's got a swagger, a wild little flair. Struts like a model, doesn't even care. Too sexy for his chair. Yeah, he's floating on air. Too sexy for his chair, too sexy, he don't care. White girls bouncing, he's a walking affair. Oh, Durwood, you're too sexy for your chair. His reflection winks back, yeah, it knows the deal. Every step he takes, it's a catwalk reel. The world can't handle, oh, the way he feels. He's got that vibe, that glow. A little too much, but we can't say no. Too sexy for his chair, too sexy, stop and stare. White girl shining, he's beyond compare. Oh, Durwood, you're too sexy for your chair. He's got that vibe, oh, that glow. A little too much, but we can't say no. Too sexy for his chair, too sexy, stop and stare. White girl shining, he's beyond compare. Oh, Durwood, you're too sexy for your chair. He dances through the kitchen, spins in the hall. Even his shadow's having a ball. That chair's jealous, can't compete at all.
And then thank you. Oh, wow. You've heard from a local that says that area is bad for rugs and DV. That's right, Trees. Wade could have told him to leave, but he didn't. He didn't, right? Yes, Wade was the man we heard on the apple picking video, and he said that was from 2 years ago. But the video of the kids on the couch with the 2 dogs on the floor and the one barking, that was from December of 2024, he said. So that's good to know. He's got that vibe, right? It does have a good beat. It really does. That's so funny. I love it. So my grannyism for tonight. Says false hope can lead to intemperate, or intemperate means excessive indulgences, choices, and flawed decision making. True hope takes into account the real threats that exist and seeks to navigate the best path around them. So, when I saw this, I thought about that because it's true. We can be excessive in our thinking and just hang on to something even though we don't have any real evidence or proof that it's true, right? And it causes false decision making, right? But true hope takes into account real threats that exist and seeks to navigate the best path around them. I like that because, we talk about whether the kids are alive or whether they're not, right? And we have hope. We want to hope. And, well, is it, I think we all can look at ourselves and maybe examine ourselves and say, is it false hope or is it true hope, right? We can kind of check ourselves and are we thinking rationally or are we, but in the end, in my opinion, hoping that the children are alive, I don't think is a bad thing either. You know what I'm saying? I don't, in other words, I don't think we're going to go to hell if we want to believe that the kids are alive. Like, I think about Sebastian. There's no evidence if he's alive or there's no evidence that he's dead. But I've been holding out the hope all along with his dad, right? Is that right or wrong? Is it false hope, true hope? I don't know. Right? I don't know. But does it mean I'm a bad person because I'm right there believing with Seth? No, I don't think so. If that's the worst thing we do in our lives, then we don't have a lot to worry about, do we? Oh, JDR, that's very true. Flawed decision, excessive indulgences, the rugs, right? That's excessive indulgence causing flawed decision making. Are they $34,000 in debt for no reason? Seriously, guys. Okay, so maybe you have a car, right? Other than that, what are they spending their money on, right? I like that, Trees. We hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Yeah. Who said keep hope alive? I don't know. Here's the key, though. Is it true hope or is it false hope? Right? Just something for us to ponder on a little bit. Like I said, flawed decision making. What JDR said is, very true. There's been, I can think of, you got Janie talking out and her stories are proving to be false. Daniel, he's telling lies on top of lies, changing his lies to other lies. Durwood, well, I don't even know what's wrong with Durwood. He's just too sexy. That's all I got to say. I have no idea about Durwood. And Malaya, who's not saying anything, but obviously she made some poor decisions, right? She chose not to leave when she had the chance. She chose to stay in an environment where her children were at risk. I can't condone that, even in a DV situation, because a mother's care needs to come before herself. Jesse Jackson. He's the one that said that. Okay. That sounds like something Jesse would say, right? And while I was joking, right? Oh Oh gosh, let that get out. Granny thinks Sherwood's sexy. Oh my gosh. Sounds like they spent a little bit on diapers. Well, I mean, I'm seriously questioning her mothering skills. I agree with you, JDR. Derwood gets a thought in his head and won't give it up. He doesn't care if it's wrong or right. Yeah, I agree. You mean the video of from today? Yeah, I'd be interested to see that too. You guys are laughing about what I said about Derwood, aren't you? Oh man. It does get to you. Yes, it does. It is, yeah. Um, I don't know. Was she a good mother until she met Daniel and got into drugs? I mean, I don't know. What do you think? That's my opinion about Derwood. Well, I was being nice, but yeah. Yeah, I do agree with you. She wants to believe the good in people. Um, I mean, I don't know, right? I don't think we know enough to judge that, but I do wonder if she got into the rugs with Daniel, and that's when. Because if you think about it, the kids think about how they looked before she got with Daniel. We saw pictures. Even herself, she was taken care of. She had makeup on, she looked pretty, and her kids were in nice clothes and hair combed. And then with Daniel, they're like, their hair was stringy and not combed, and their clothes were dingy, and you know what I'm saying? Things changed. So I think she got into rugs with Daniel. That's what I think. Yeah, add depression and rugs. Yeah, everything can go. You mean Cody was not great either? That was the diapers in the basement guy. No, I don't think so, Ginger. I think he was talking about moving Daniel because Daniel and Malaya didn't always live in the trailer. They moved them to the trailer. Yeah, the boys get them hooked. I agree. I'd have to go back and listen. So the diaper issue and the filth was before Daniel. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we played it today. That's kind of what we've been talking about. Not in the trailer, in the basement where they lived before. Awful though. Awful. I don't know. I just don't have a good feeling about Malaya anymore, and that breaks my heart. It honestly does. It's made me look at her differently, and I sincerely hope that she takes to heart what she's responsible for, and that she just talks to RCMP, tells the truth of whatever it is that she knows, and gets herself some help. That's my prayer for Malaya. Yeah. Yeah. Daniel, Janie, and Durwood. Gosh, I know that I should be praying for them, but I honestly, I don't know if I can. Lord help me. Yes, Mama Janie let them live in the trailer. Yeah. It's hard to have any kind of compassion for people that are abusive verbally, emotionally, physically, and all three of them, Janie, Durwood, and Daniel, are the same. They all have that ability. And so it's really hard to, have any kind of empathy or compassion for them. It really is. Like Chris Proudfoot, Katie Proudfoot even. I don't have compassion for them. Yep. Yeah, and we talked about all that. Yep. I miss that. He got his older son to beat Jack. No wonder his ex-wife took the kids to Halifax. I hope he never gets to see him again. Maybe not after this, huh? Just awful. Yeah, Um, I think Janie knew something, and I think she helped cover up something. I don't know what Durwood knows. I don't know that he was in on it, but I think he's obstructing justice for sure by throwing out his narrative that, guys, if the kids were in the reservation, they would have already been found. We would have heard about it. It wouldn't be 2.5 months in. That didn't happen. It didn't happen. The reservation would not do that, in my opinion. So Yeah, I think Justin is involved as well. At least maybe with the cover up or something. And I think he may be the only one that has any kind of a guilty conscience, and that's why he's being quiet. Because I think that's why he was crying. Yeah. I agree, JDR. That chief would have had the mother and the kids escorted out. I agree. Yeah, I saw that. They took the kids to the mall to get them on camera. Granny, maybe Janie did keep an eye on the kids if they were on rugs, but something happened and she's covering. Oh. With hearing that Daniel was on METH and making it and selling it, I honestly think that's how the children died. That's what I think. I think the whole lot of them need to be locked up, Poppy. Where the ATV come from? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But sad. I could just cry for these kids, honestly. I really could. They were such sweet little things. It's sad. It's so sad. Yeah, Lori. We're all throwing things out there, right? Um Hello, Green Eyes. Power out there. Oh. Yeah, we had that last night. Yeah. I agree with you, Anne. It's you know, I the thing is, without the children's bodies, they cannot prove they're even dead. Right? With their bodies, they could do toxicology tests to find out how they died, right? So, that's the hard part. I don't know, Mariska. I have seen videos of people who were making METH right in the household with little babies around. So, it wouldn't surprise me at all. But there's that shed up from the RV. I mean, who knows, right? When Janie said she blames herself, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she knows more. She knows more. She has guilty knowledge. I just don't know what, right? Yeah, they will know about the rugs from all of the septic tank stuff. But that doesn't prove that the kids died from it. See what I'm saying? They'll be able to, and they can probably get Daniel for rugs, right? Even Malaya, Janie, possibly Justin, right? But they need those children or somebody to confess. You see what I'm saying here, guys? without the kids. But I've said it before. I don't think either Daniel or Malaya are very strong internally, and somebody's gonna crack. Is this video that's out right now enough to make Daniel crack? Maybe not, because he said that Malaya's family all think it was him, blame him. So it may not be enough for him to crack. I just think things are getting really hot right now. I'm hoping that Daniel bears his soul to somebody he thinks he can trust. And they're taping him or something. Janie may crack the longer she is kept away from her grandchildren. Oh, she said there's a court system and she's going to use it. She was, kind of going after Belinda for not using the court system to see Lily and Jack, right? Time for DM disability. Somebody's going to have to. I really do believe it's going to happen. In this video, the guy in the beginning said, "Oh, this case is going cold." No. I do not believe that, guys. It's too early to be cold. They're still going through evidence. So it's too early. And then he acts like, well, I'm not going to let it. Well, who are you? Who are you? Seriously, who are you? I mean, so, yeah. All we can do is, keep those babies in our prayers and ask the good Lord to lay it on the heart of the people who are involved to just tell the truth already, because enough's enough. Enough's enough, right? All right. Well, that's all I had for tonight, guys. Thank you all for being here. And please hit the like button on your way out if you haven't already. I know many of you already have. You will crack first. You know what? I mean, if we didn't have our Durwood video, I think we'd all be cracking, right? Yeah, we need to keep the RCMP in our prayers, guys, because they need it. They need it. So thank you, guys. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching another episode of Granny's Crime Busters. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like and even share the content. You can follow us on any of our other social media platforms at YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We really appreciate you guys, and you can also email us at granniescrimebusters@gmail.com. Thank you so much, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.